Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, guys. There was no content. Well, there kind of was, but it was super boring, so I didn't make much videos about it. So, guys, we have the new 6+ Doffy. We have another Doffy, which is going to be version 1 6+ Doffy, so it's going to be the treasure mode Doffy, and then there's going to be a treasure mode Usoland. So we're going to go over those units and talk about them a little bit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, guys, so the first thing we're going to be going over is the brand new 6+ Int Doflamingo. And the original Doflamingo, if you did not know, is going to be a 3x captain ability until you miss a perfect on driven characters with no HP boost at all. The special ability is going to make adjacent orbs matching as well as do a 2x orb boost to everyone. This one really good for what it does, but okay, we'll go over it. Okay, the captain ability for the new 6+ Doflamingo is going to I believe start at the same amount of turns and end at the same amount of turns. It's still going to be 15 turns, I believe. And for stats, I'm not sure what the stat increase is for the new Doflamingo, but I'm guessing it's, you know, enough to make it okay, because I couldn't find the max stats for him, but it's probably not gonna be that big a deal. Overall, he gets 1 extra socket, which is definitely what we wanted on the new Doflamingo, so that is a very, very helpful thing. He's gonna retain the same limit breaks before, so he's gonna have critical hit as well as pinch healing and slot seal. 2 of those are some of the best limit breaks in the game, so definitely good to have. But the third, you know, you can't have everything. You know, you can't have everything. Before, when he started at level 1, he was at 780 attack, and now he's at 789 attack. So I'm assuming he gets at least another extra 9 attack, probably a little bit more than that, probably like another extra 100 or 50 or something like that. But yeah, he's gonna have a little bit more recovery, and he's gonna have a little bit more HP too. So all the stats are gonna be increased as well. So we just know there's gonna be more stats. The captain ability for the new Doflamingo is going to be boost the attack of driven characters by 3.5 times, HP by 1.2, and driven characters will treat Psi and Int Orbs as beneficial. Overall, very good captain ability upgrade. The upgrade is exactly where we wanted it to be. That's perfect. Anything more than 3.5 would have been way too OP for such an old legend. I know a lot of you want him to be like 3.75 or 4x captain, just to be similar as V2 Doflamingo. But however, the thing with version 1 Doflamingo is he is like one of the original legends. So, I mean, it's like if Whitebeard got a 4x captain ability. So we can't really just go that hard. That would be a little too OP, right? But overall, 3.5 from 3x before you get Miss Perfect, that's a pretty sizable upgrade. I like it. The HP will now be increased by 1.2, so that's good as well. Driven characters treating Psi and Int beneficial, also a big upgrade as well. I believe those are those are actually probably the 2 hardest to get, in my opinion. The other thing that you're going to see on this Doflamingo is that he's going to go from Driven Cerebral to Driven Slasher. So that is also a good upgrade to have, because with the Driven Slasher combination, you're able to fit a little bit of other characters that require a Driven Captain, and that would allow you to do a lot of different things on your teams, as well as have characters that are a lot more Driven Slasher based, that have Slasher based abilities. Then you can do that as well. That I like. The cerebral part of Doflamingo, he was one of the few characters out there for Doflamingo that was a cerebral character besides the version 2 Doflamingo, and it's nice, but one of the things I really liked about the original Raid Doflamingo is that he was a slasher, and the fact that we're getting the new Legend Doflamingo as a slasher, I like that a lot as well. So that's a welcome change for me. I like that. That's also that changes the variety I can use for driven captains, so that part's nice. However, his special ability leaves something to be desired, in my opinion. His special ability is going to be the same as before, change adjacent orbs into matching, but it's going to change the type of the orb boost from a universal orb boost to a driven specific orb boost, giving a 1-turn driven 2.25 times orb boost. So overall, as a captain, kind of lackluster. Not really feeling it as a captain. 2. Because if you're using an adjacent orb matching, you're only going to get 4 orbs matching on your team if you have double Doflamingo. So I mean, I guess what you could do is use version 1 Doflamingo and version 2 Doflamingo, and then you have 4 out of 7 matching just by captains, which is a good idea. So that overall is an okay idea. I could go with that as a plan, and you could actually use 2 other characters that are beneficial orb enables to get all matching orbs. So that part is cool. Being able to use version 1 Doflamingo versus version 2 Doflamingo, so you only have to use 2 characters to get full matching orbs on your entire crew. That part I like, because the only characters that you're going to need are going to be characters that make meat as well as tandem matching for driven characters. So that's not going to be super difficult to obtain. There are a lot of characters that do that, and I believe that the new Cavendish and Barto may do that as a captain ability. I have to double check. No. The new Cavendish and Barto could also be a great captain used as a side captain, because that will give you 3 out of 7 matching if you're going to be using on the special turn. But I particularly would not be using Cavendish Barto with this. I would use V1 with V2 Doffy. The special ability for Cavendish Barto is going to be a type boost, so you can use Cavendish Barto as a sub here if you wanted to. Or if you did want to use him as the friend captain, then you would get 2.25 orb boost and type boost, so that gives you a kind of nice damage output for just 2 characters. So there are options of mix and matching with the captain. The route that I would probably go, though, is pairing this character with Judge. That just makes sense to me. Either 6-star Judge or 6+ Judge, because being able to make Psi orbs beneficial or Int orbs beneficial as a captain ability is a huge potential bonus for Judge teams, and that is going to make them a lot easier to build. However, he is only a driven captain, so you're going to be able to build driven specific teams, so going to be a little bit trickier there. But it does increase the orbs of orb rate of either Psi or Int orbs depending on which Judge you choose, so that is going to be great to use. Overall, I like the beneficial orb enable part of his captain ability. His special ability definitely leaves, for me, much to be desired. You're probably going to be using this character with 6+ Judge, because if you use him with 6+ Judge, then you're going to be able to get an orb boost and a type boost versus having 2 orb boosters with 6-star Judge. Now, the last 2 things are kind of interesting on this character. He's going to, of course, make driven characters treats quick as beneficial, and of course, he's going to keep quick rolls as perfect. So it's the same sailors that he had when he was a 6-star. And the other thing to note here about this character is that he's going to have his own special island. So you're not going to be able to evolve him with a normal skull. You're going to have to evolve him with 5 Doflamingo skulls that you're going to have to acquire from a special Doflamingo island. And then next character of the day is going to be the new treasure mode free-to-play Doflamingo. He was going to have support abilities and everything. He's going to be a driven and shooter unit, so that's going to be fun. He's going to have slot seal reduction as well as special cooldown reduction, which is nice. I believe his special cooldown reduction should beat him at max. Most of the newer characters that have special cooldown reduction have the instant max on their special ability, but some don't. So hopefully he will have instant max on his special ability, so that'd be great. He comes out with 5 sockets, and he is going to have 2,422 HP, 1,657 attack, and 421 recovery at max limit break. He's going to max out at 13 turns. His captain ability is going to be driven characters attack boosted by 2.75. He'll 500 HP at the end of every turn. On their turn, when off-white special is used, boosting attack of driven characters by 3.5 times. So giving driven characters another 3.5 captain is really interesting, especially since it's free to play, so that's great. I think the last driven character that we had as a free to play captain that was extremely good, of course, was first off the Raid Zoro, because that was really good, and then there was also the treasure mode Cavendish. And treasure mode Cavendish is probably one of the top tier free to play units in the game for driven captains, and he's going to boost the attack of driven characters by 2.5 times, recover 2 times recovery at the end of every turn, and then boost attack of driven characters following a chain of 3 colors in a row of no lower than good. So it's going to be 2.5 and then 3.75 at the end. So this is kind of an easier change from that character, making it so that you just have an instant 3.5 boost on all 6 characters versus having 2.5 going to 3.75. Overall, this is probably going to be the best easy to use free-to-play character in the game for a captain for Driven. So that's good. The special ability is going to completely remove recovery down. When was that ever an issue? All right, whatever. Let's just say that's a problem. Reduce incoming damage by 80%. Okay, for 2 turns. And then when the captain is Driven, change all orbs, including block orbs of Driven characters, into matching orbs. That is actually kind of a needed unit, which is really funny. Driven characters, which is really interesting, don't have a ton of characters in the game that give full matching orbs. There are some, but there are not a lot of them. So as a unit, the special ability is kind of a needed unit, but one of the things with Driven teams that we've done in the past is that we've used other characters to give matching orbs to different teams. Like Judge will give full int orb, so we use an int orb beneficial. We'll use version 2 Doflamingo, and version 2 Doflamingo will give beneficial orb enable, as well as all the sailors giving beneficial orb enable, so you don't even need to use orb manipulate. But there haven't been a ton of units that actually give all matching orbs by swapping the orbs. So I think this is going to be one of the first units in the game. There's probably at least one or two. I have to double check with the because Driven orb manipulators are weird. That is actually going to be a orb manipulator that's fully an orb manipulator for Driven. So that's interesting. The added bonus of a damage reducer for 80% is actually a very cool thing. So that'll prevent death damage. And I don't really think it's going to trigger too many orb interrupts. And the fact it does block orbs too is a huge bonus. So that. Overall, I really like the special ability of this unit. The captain ability in the unit is nice as well. So being able to use this character as a free-to-play unit is good. The sailor ability sailor abilities are also really nice. For 3 turns, reduce special seal on himself, which is actually really good because Driven for a long time did not have any silence reducers. And with the new introduction of the new limited rare recruit Pudding, who is a silence reducer with the silence reducing sailor, that makes it a little bit easier. And there are a couple other units that do that as well, with Summer Peronans, and I think there's like one other unit that does it that came out recently, but I don't remember the name. The second sailor ability is going to boost the all stats of Driven characters by 30, and then his support ability is going to give full stats, 8% stats to any Treble, Pika, or Diamante. Overall, the support ability is good, the sailor abilities are good, the special ability is good, the captain ability is good. There's nothing to complain about this Doffy. I like him a lot. Obviously, if you have version 2 Doflamingo, you're probably not going to use him. I would actually prefer this unit over the 6+ version 1 Doflamingo, which is really sad. If I'm going to pick a Doflamingo on a team for a Driven team, I would probably use this character. I would probably use this character instead of version 1 6+ Doflamingo, which is really funny. The same time he finally gets a 6+, they come out with the treasure mode unit, and I'm still liking the treasure mode unit more than the version 1 unit. But I guess the version 1 unit allows you to have variety, so you can do other things with your Doflamingo teams. And now you have 3 versions of Doffy for treasure mode, so if you ever have 3 Doflamingos that are boosted in treasure mode, like probably this one, you're going to be able to use all 3. So guys, that's what you can do with this treasure mode. It's kind of interesting, kind of a mixed bag of like what is going on, but overall I do like the new Doflamingo. Treasure mode one, my opinion, is better than the 6+ one, so unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright guys, well, my name is Sekapoko. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, sorry for the delay in videos. I was out cold with a sick, or I was sick with a cold for about a week and a half. Everybody at my work got it. It was really bad, and it was actually kind of fortuitous because there was like a whole big wave of like content low on One Piece Treasure Cruise. So like that, I was like, oh, I don't really want to make a video on like things that I don't really care about. So I'm gonna just wait for content I care about when I'm actually more energy and it'll be more fun of a video. So I'm back. We're gonna be making videos like normal. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the day. And of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.